Well, hello and welcome once again for the next Kingdom of the Menagerie campaign. And we have like a pasture style icon which we can enter the kingdom, and this kingdom includes double up again. And double up, what does that do? The first time you gain an action or treasure each turn, gain a non-supply copy of it. And yeah, so here we will probably be able to build a proper engine. Let's, as always, first talk about the kingdom, but I will try to be brief on the ones that we've already seen in the campaign so far. And also, if you are not interested in this, feel free to skip. There's no shame in that. I'll put a timestamp. So, Camel Train is that three coin card that when you gain this, you also exile a gold from the supply. And when you play it, you exile a non-victory card from the supply. Let me click here once again, sorry. Then we have Goatherd, giving you plus on action, and you may trash a card from your hand, and then you'll get a card per card, and you get to draw a card per card the player to your right trashed on their last turn. So it kind of is a like if both of you get it, then and there is a lot of trashing going on, you both get to draw a bunch with them, otherwise they're kind of whatever. Then we have Vassal, plus 2 coins, discard the top card of your deck. If it's an action, you may play it. Bureaucrat, that weak-ish attack card from the base game, that top decks silvers for you and top decks victory cards from your opponent's hands. Hostelry is a village. I'm not sure whether we've seen that one. I think so, but when you gain this, you may discard any number of treasures from your hand revealed to gain that many horses. So you can, if you have 5, you can just like buy a hostelry for 4 and discard one of the coppers. Remodel, trash a card from your hand, gain a card costing up to 2 more than it. We've seen that one a bunch. It also nicely synergizes with hostelry. If you trash an estate and discard 3 coppers, you get 3 horses in your deck. Great accelerant. Falconer, also a strong card that we've seen a bunch. I'm not going to discuss here. Main thing is that you get to react it on 2 types, on 2 type card gains, which in this kingdom is only triggered off of Falconer and Bureaucrat, and I don't think AI or nor AI, no, neither AI nor me will go for Bureaucrat. Sorry for that weird sentence. Then we have Library, draw up to 7 cards in hand, skipping action cards if you may wish so. Paddock is that 2 coin card that will gain you 2 horses. And then you also get +1 action per empty supply pile. And speaking of empty supply piles, there's Animal Fare, which will give you +buy per empty supply pile and +4 coins on play. And you, instead of paying for the 7 money, you can gain one by you can pay for one by trashing a card from an action card from your hand. Now, also there's a way of the goat for extra trashing, so you can play an action to just trash another card from your hand. Yeah, take it as you may. Now, what do we want to do here? This kingdom looks interesting in the way that the only +buy we are ever going to get is going to come from Animal Fare as soon as as any pile is empty. There is Village, there is Draw in Paddock Library, and probably even Goatherd. There's Trashing and Remodel and Goatherd. There's Strong Payload in principle with Animal Fare. So really, I think it pays off building a proper engine here. If we look at the kingdom plot, we see that it is going to be a somewhat finicky engine. But yeah, maybe with Camel Train you can accelerate and control when the first pile empties. And yeah, so what we'll do here is we'll prioritize remodel and thinning in general in the opening. Hope to pair the remodel with an estate to get a hostelry and to get some draw going to cycle through our deck quickly. Then we'll pick up Paddocks and Animal Fairs. I'm not sure about the Falconer. I think one might be alright. And depending on what AI goes for, we might also pick up a Goat Herd for extra trashing and a bit of draw. Because also, if AI trashes action cards for Animal Fair, we might get to do some goat herd drawing. Opening wise, on the 4-3, I think I like Remodel Silver, just a very solid standard opening. And could also think about Remodel Goat Herd to get trashing even faster. But I think I like putting in an early Paddock, and yeah, that should be good. On the 5-2, I would be a bit sad and just go for Remodel, I guess. Falconer would also be consideration to pick up a hostelry and discard that way, but really you want to start with the trashing. So Remodel it is. And I forgot about double up. Wow, yeah. And we actually get 2 remodels in our deck here. Now that actually makes me inclined to open. Do we want to open Silver or Goat Herd? I completely missed. I forgot about this, about the double up. Um, so yeah, that makes me still inclined to open double Silver, as you will get to, in principle, hit higher numbers. But here, we could double up on the hostelry, but I think we do want to discard the treasures first to get 3 horses and then the hostelry, right? Did we not get the double up effect? Wait. No, we did get double up effect on the hostelry because the horses. So sorry. Yeah, no, we got two hostelries in our deck. Here we now get to pick up a paddock, and once again, let's put in another hostelry and discard this for horses. And now we get nice. We get to find this. Wait, when did we? Okay, sorry, I missed that we shuffled here already. Here we can think I just like picking up more hostelries as and yeah, I think I like picking up more hostelries as we really just want to see our remodels very often. Hmm. And now also we can start thinking about trashing out some coppers with Way of the Goat. Mhm. Now, do we want, yeah, we for sure want to put in something else here. What do we want to put in? Could be a camel train already. Could also be just another hostelry and discard this stuff for some horses. Or, yeah, vessels aren't all too great yet because there's no plus buy. Could also be more remodels, actually. I think I actually like the additional remodels. Now let's trigger this, find those paddocks, and now at this point, yeah, let's put in an animal fair. We have a super thick deck full of horses, I think, and remodels, which is great. Do we want to trigger this? Yes, um, there are some paddocks in there, but I think we first want to put in yet another paddock. You can still gain another hostelry later, discarding treasures, or actually another two paddocks. Just for some extra draw, we do have enough actions, right? Now look at this beauty. Hmm. We could even, if we were daring enough, we could even go for the before piling the hostelries already. But at this point, yeah, I don't think that's super smart yet. We can just put in one more here, turn this into a bunch of horses. Now play those paddocks. Do we want to remodel here? I think for sure we want to play this horse to trigger the shuffle. It's a bit unfortunate that we find the other horses here only. Um, it's a bit bad. Mm, but yeah, at this point, I don't want to lower hostelries anymore because that would mean that AI will get to easily remodel something. And here I just want to pick up another animal fair, I think. Ah, nice, we have the 5 horses top decked. AI goes for more hostelry. And will it trigger the animal fair stuff? No, so we get to do this turn, hopefully. Let's see whether we can draw. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we want all of those actions, although they are not as important anymore, because now once the hostelry is piled, the paddocks will also give us the action. Which makes me think, which actually should make me think a bunch at this point, because there might already be some sort of win here, although I mean, no, I think there we are lacking some of the gains, but it does look fairly close to be honest. Um, Now, what do we want to do? I think we want to remodel something into hostelry. No, I think our first remodel wants to be a silver into paddock. We're going to have a bunch of money. Let's put in 2 more paddocks. That's good. Um, then now that we have that, we can. No, maybe the sequencing isn't great here yet. Yeah, no, we do need to do this first. Sorry for thinking so long. Um, then what do we want to turn into the last hostelry? I think it needs to be the remodel, right? Which isn't great to lose here. Also turn one of the paddocks into the hostelry. Actually, let's do that. Do we want to discard those coppers here? I think I like having those horses. But before that, do we want to draw into the paddocks or do we want to draw into all of this stuff? I think all of this stuff is all right. So let's do that. Play 1 paddock and draw here. Now, do we want to stop here? What's down there? There's 1 copper. We've drawn a paddock and another paddock here. So there should be 2 horses and a copper in there. which is all right. So yeah, let's just play those paddocks. Let's trash 2 coppers here for extra reliability next turn and just double province and pick up another remodel here. And then next turn we should be 100% able to, or we could also be a little greedier, I guess, right? No, well, our deck composition doesn't really support this yet. I'm wondering about picking up another animal fare, but I think I just like to try to be a bit more solid and trash out those coppers, as they will now really start to get in the way, as we have spent all of those horses on hostelry stuff that we got out of the hostelry stuff. I'm sorry. So yeah, let's see if we can do this turn. First, we of course draw as much as we can. But yeah, it's not surprising at this point that we're kind of lacking the draw to get through everything. So here, let's just be super conservative. Turn this remodel into a gold, which next turn we will be able to turn into a province and province here. And now, yeah, the next turn should be good. Look at AI's deck. I think it also is at the point where it has spent all of its horses that it gained off of the hostelry stuff, so its draw will also decline, just as our draw declined there. But I mean, well, it isn't doing all too bad. How much has it trashed? Doesn't have well, it has trashed a bunch already. We'll probably double province here and even triple province maybe. Let's see. But we will be able to draw hopefully this turn. I haven't tracked my deck well enough, and then we should be able to double province easily. Does AI have another animal fair in hand? No, it doesn't, which is really good. No, it could. The double up stuff makes it really hard to track stuff. Because maybe AI can even remodel an animal fair into a province here. This is actually scary. AI is having a really good turn here. No, it just remodels a horse into a duchy and scores a bunch, challenging us to hit triple province, essentially. Now we do want to play those paddocks first to put in as many horses as we can into the next shuffle. And it seems like we do draw. It seems like the trashing, the rather conservative playstyle there we had really paid off. But AI's last turn was fairly scary. Fairly scary indeed. Now we do get to score a bunch here. And yeah, in the end, have a really clean looking victory, but it was quite close. And that was 11 turns and the provinces were out cold. Double up is really not to be underestimated. AI had a few more hostelries. AI had a bit of draw in library, actually a bunch of draw in library. Had trashed out most of its coppers. How much did it trash out on its last turn? Trashed 2 coppers here. So yeah, it had trashed out much more than we did. And yeah, overall, I think we did took the right calls mostly. I liked getting the spinning deck with all of the hostelry stuff. I also like being then the one to first pop off the hostelry pile emptying, opening up the paddock action stuff and the animal fair buy stuff. But this is a super fast kingdom, and the AI didn't play all too badly here. So I could see myself losing this if I'm not playing too concentrated, or if the draws somehow don't work out. But yeah, fun kingdom. So let's see where we will go next. We're entering the kiln for the next one. So we have, this was number 8. So we have 9 and 10 left for the next times, and that's also where I'll try to catch you. Goodbye.